Yeah, sharing my screen. Yep. So what we discussed in the previous class, Magna?
Package management.
Yeah. So now you understood, right? The package management, which
Yeah.
was we installed Center 7 only. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. Yeah. Now you understood that the difference between RPM and YAM, right, Magna?
Yes, yes.
You understood the difference between RPM and YAM. Okay. Yeah. Now you understood the RPM and YAM, right? Yeah, M, you can use the M. So M provides the a repository. If you want to install any software on any software, so is there any dependencies? M will automatically resolve the dependencies also. Okay. Yeah. So M having the a repository, repos. What's further? The repos will be available under the which directory? The path /etc m dot repos dot d m.repos.d slash something like CentOS CentOS hyphen base dot repo or something like. Okay. So we have a repositories. So how to clean the repository? What is that? How to clean the repository by using mclean mclean all. So how many repositories available in our Linux machine? How many? How many repositories are available in your Linux machine. Or you can check it. You can check it by using repo repo list without space. Repo list. So we can see the to clean the repository. What is the command? Clean all to see the repository list by using repo list command. Repo list command. So how to install the packages? You already know, right? Install. Install package name. Remove package name. Mm, mlist package name. Okay. So this is the packages. This is the package management. Okay. Next, something like a management, service management. So before RHEL 7 or CentOS 7. So before CentOS 7 means the CentOS 6. So how we can start the services? How we can start the services? How you can start the service? You can start the services by using so service something like package HTTPD or SSH HTTPD to start the OS running time. OS so running time on OS running time. So how you can start the service? So this is till CentOS 6, Red Hat and CentOS 6 service HTTPD start or service HTTPD stop, service HTTPD restart, service HTTPD reload, service HTTPD status. So how you are starting the services? You are starting the services by using HTTPD service HTTPD start, service HTTPD stop, service HTTPD restart, reload, repeated. Okay. And while booting time, while booting time, I want to start automatically. I want to start my whatever the service I installed. HTTPD is nothing but a Apache. For example, web server, right? I want to start this service automatically while running the OS. While running the OS. Okay. How you can start? You can start by using HTTPD on off. On off. These services. So I don't want to start the service after restarting the machine. I want to start the service while booting time. While booting time, it automatically starts by using init process. What is that? Init process. It will start. So from CentOS or RHL7, which service? System D service. What is that? So by using system D, CentOS 7, the CentOS 7, how we can restart the service? We can restart the service by using systemctl stop service name, whatever it means. Okay. Example, systemctl start HTTPD. Okay. So this is the way we are starting the service from RHL7, CentOS 7. Okay. Start, stop, restart, restart, reload. So reload the service. So this is while OS running time. Okay. While OS running time, you can start the service by using systemctl start, systemctl stop, systemctl restart, systemctl reload. Okay. While booting, while booting time, while booting time, or you can start the services. You can start the services by using Yeah. Enable, disable. So disable means we don't need to start while booting time the HTTP service. Enable is nothing but it will automatically start while booting time. No need to start after restarting the server. Okay. Now you understood the services how we are restarting the starting stopping the services. So not only this one HTTPD, SSHD, whatever the service FTP, Samba, NFS. Okay, Magno, Magno understood, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So what we are installing the web servers. What is that? How to install web servers like HTTPD means Apache. HTTPD means Apache. How to install the Apache and Tomcat, Tomcat, and deploy the deploy the code. Deploy the code into the a web server. Deploy the code into the a web server. Okay. So how to install the web servers? So first we need to check if the web server by default, by default, by default, some packages are available in the YAM repository. By default, some packages are available in the repository. In that repository, a default a default web server is a default web server. A default web server is which one? HTTPD, Apache. Apache web server is web server packages available in M repository. Default repo. Which packages are available? Apache web server package will be available in the by default. So by default, how you can install the by default web server, something like a install HTTPD. So this is the so which web server? Any service. If you want to install any service or any server. For example, which web server? So for example, which one? It is the web server. The first package names. What are the package names? Port number, port number, configuration, file, document, path, or a path for the deployment. Okay. So these are a must mention. So what are the package? Which server we are trying to install? A web server. Web server is Apache. Apache means Apache means what is the package names for Apache? HTTPD is the package name. So here also service name. So what is the port number for HTTPD? 80 is the port number for HTTPD. What is the document route to slash etc sorry HTML where where local where HTML Yeah, I will. So what is the service name? Service name also HTTP. Or you can stop the service name systemctl start service HTTP. Okay. Where blog HTML, HTML. Yeah, I will tell you. Okay. Yeah, you want to install the package. How to install the packages? So by using install HTTPD. Okay. Yeah, we'll start it and we'll install the package in the HTML. Apache. Yes. Yeah, web server. To host a, what is a web server, guys? So web server is nothing but to host a website. So we can host multiple websites on the same server. Something like example Apache, Tomcat, Nginx, Lite HTTPD, and IIS in the Windows. Apache is the default web server in the RHEL. So Red Hat, Enterprise Linux, or CentOS or Wattage. So what is the web server? Apache. What is the package name? Package name is HTTPD. Service is yeah, var www HTML. Where www HTML is the yeah. So the config file is slash it is httpd conf dot. So this is the a config file. What this is? This is a configuration file slash it is httpd conf httpd dot conf. Port number is equal to 8. Document root equal to document root path is equal to var dot html. Here we'll deploy the code. We'll deploy the code in the this here. Okay. So logs will be var logs HTML. Port number equal to so 80 document root of var HTML directory where the website content is available. Okay. A default directory index is index.html. Home page for that website from the document root. So what is the server side m install HTTPD? So rpm-qa HTTPD. So systemctl enable HTTPD start HTTPD. So firewall. So firewall no need. I will tell you no worries. Okay. So in the configuration file, we don't need to specify the virtual host because of just we are deploying only one web server, right? Here, so something like in the cd.html. So we can give the, so we can provide the index.html, something like this is the server.example, right? Okay. What this is? This is a CentOS mission on the CentOS mission. So which web server you install? You install the web server like a Apache. What is that? Apache web server installed. What this is? This is CentOS 7 Linux machine. Linux OS is installed. Here, which web server installed? Apache. Apache is nothing but a HTTPD. What is the HTTPD? HTTPD is nothing but a Apache. So what is the document root? The document root is var www html slash index dot html index.html. This is the your website the file. This is your website. So file. So where we can check it? We can check it in the web browser, the end user. Okay. Okay, I'm to hometown. Sorry. Yeah. This is the end user, end user is trying to connect the web server, or you can connect either IP based or host name based, something like HTTP colon double slash IP address. What is the IP address? So 192.168 dot, for example, 3060.71 colon 80 slash index dot html, index dot html. Okay. So end user is searching this website. Website. So something like it, it will search it in the browser, then it will get the index.html page. Okay. The same way, so we can use the Tomcat. Once we complete this, we'll let you know the Tomcat is. You understood, right, Meghna?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. How you can install the packages? You can install the package by using install httpd. If the package is installed or not, how you can check it? rpm-qa httpd. So for the firewall is nothing but a firewall is nothing but a blocker. We need to stop the firewall. Systemctl, systemctl start httpd, systemctl enable httpd. This is enabling from at boot level, and systemctl stop firewall D. Okay, so firewall D, and we can host our deployment file in the var www.html. Okay, then you can check it in the Apache in the browser. Okay, Oracle virtual machine. So meanwhile, I need to copy the start CP. Root, ready here. Office PC. So what is the IP address, guys? 192.168.31.73. 192.168.31.73. Username to password equal to 889. Second is where in Yeah, meanwhile, I'm connecting with this server. Okay. What is the IP address? 192.168.56.1. So 31.73 root. Reference parents board 20. Okay. Okay. Canvas. So file part ISO.file part, right? So it's still copying. Once it is done, so once it is done, this file parts will close and it will show the CentOS 7 ISO. Meanwhile, what I can do, mkdir CentOS 7 VIS/etc where the repositories available /etc them dot repos repos.d. So here we have a repositories. So right, the center is based to cat. Yes. So yeah, this is the base repo, right? Under the base repo, where exactly if we get a HTTP mirrorless CentOS 7 org, actually the CentOS 7 is deprecated. The CentOS 7 is deprecated from the CentOS organization or Red Hat INC. That's the niche. So it will not resolve this. It will not resolve this. That's the reason. So we are creating our own. So we are creating our own repository because of by default Apache Web Server packages are available in the default repo, right? So we have a ISO, right? In the ISO there is a packages. In that package, a default HTTP package is available. That's the reason I created a local repository. So I'm moving these CentOS star. CentOS hyphen star means you see. So CentOS hyphen 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 hyphen. It will after hyphen, after whatever it may be, it will move to something like I'm moving from here to here. So now check it. There is no repository. I'm creating a repository called as a CentOS CentOS hyphen base or CentOS hyphen local local repo. I'm creating a dot repo is the package extension. Okay. So what is that? I'm creating a insert. I'm creating a CentOS 7 base repo, right? CentOS 7 name equal to CentOS 7 base URL. This is the most important. Base URL equal to file. File is nothing but a where file colon double slash. This is the a default structure. File colon double slash. So slash CentOS 7. So GPG check. So it is checking the GPG check equal to disabled. GB check equal to disabled. Okay. And GPG check base URL. GPG check and yeah, we created right already. Yeah. So GPG check and so here you see base URL colon file colon CentOS 7. So right, GPG check and enabled. What is enabled? Escape colon W2 edit them. 2 Windows base repo GP check equal to 1 and enable equal to 0. CD slash etc m dot repose dot d symbolize equal. Sorry, GPG check equal to. We are not checking the GB check. This is enabled equal to enabled equal to 1. Okay, is same, right? Okay, enable WQ. Okay, yeah. So we need to create the repository, right? Unless yes. So we want to mount this mount, right? Yeah. So how you can mount it? Mount -t voicing mount. We can mount. So set up no such file other. Scan center is sorry. ISO 96600. Mount -t iPhone no. This iPhone no, right? ISO 9600. Mount iPhone 2. ISO 996. Copy. So visual 76. Yeah. So DF iPhone HT. Yeah. So the center is local repositories mounted. Let's check M repo list. One clean on repo. Why it is not nice and it is M dot repos dot D. Center is 7. Center is base URL equal to file colon double slash center is 7 GPG check equal to 1 enabled equal to 0. Sorry. Here we need to set GPG check 0 is enabled equal to 1. Okay. WQ MD closed. Yeah, picture. So it is showing 4070 packages. Now you can install. Yeah. Now you can install the HTTPD package. Install HTTPD. Yeah. So HTTPD is the package. So what are the dependency package for HTTPD? APR util, HTTP tools, and the mail gap. So I want to install the packages. So I want to install the package without asking yes, sir. So how you can do it? You can do it. Install HTTPD hyphen y without asking the yes or no. Here it is asking the yes or no, right? Without asking yes or no. So you defaultly providing yes, sir. It will not asking the. You see here, it is not asking the yes or no. The package is installed. So how you can check it? RPM-QA HTTPD. This HTTPD is installed. Now how to start the service? systemctl status. First, you need to check the HTTPD is running or not. You see, so the package is not running, disabled, inactive, dead state. How you can start by using start. Okay. Now check the package, the service status. Now it is running. HTTPD is running. The PID is 1796. Okay. HTTPD's web server is running. We can we can host our website. Yeah. What is the path? Well, www. This is the path. Here you can create an index.html. Okay. Mm. I'm going to what is that? Book my simple HTML. Oh, you can try this. Yeah. So what this is my first website posted. Okay, let's see. Okay. Then what you need to do, you modify the code, right? You need to restart the service. Then systemctl, 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 stop firewall and systemctl, enable. I want to enable. I want to enable HTTPD at boot time. So you see, so I created a symlink EC2 system D. So I already told you, right? System D is the service. So multi-user target wants HTTPD service to user lib system D, system HTTPD service. It will automatically restart while booting the server. Okay. So now you deployed the service and you stopped the firewall and you restarted the system city, right? So restart HTTPD. Okay. Now let's check it. IP, yes. So what is the IP? So 192.168.31.73. 31.73. You deployed our website. You are trying to HTTPD colon double slash IP address colon 80. What is the port number? Port number is 80. You understood? So this is my first website hosting. This is the first paragraph. First paragraph. So or you can use slash index.html. Yes. So our first index.html will be showing. Mm, if you want to see H reference type, yeah. In modifying the code, okay. So again, you need to restart the HTTPD service. Mm. So then refresh it. You see? So this is a link. It will open the W3 schools. It will open the W3 schools. Now you understood? Make now?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Sorry?
I understood it.
You understand, right? Yeah, I want something like book my show. Book my show. HTML code. Okay. For example, this is the code. And okay, pasting this code. HTML body tag, HTML tag, then WQ, systemctl restart HTTP. Yeah, refresh this. You see? So it looks like so the recommended. So it is showing something like recommended movies and trailers. So okay, so this is the image. Image not available, so that's the reason it is not showing. This is also a button, so it will not move into the other buttons, right? So now you understood the how we can deploy the Apache. So Apache is the default package. So that's the reason. So we can use we can install directly. But Tomcat. What is that? So Tomcat web server. So Tomcat web server. So Tomcat web server is the third party software. What it is? It is a third party software. Third party software. So how you can install the third party softwares? So the system related softwares will be installed under the /usr. The third party softwares will install under the OPT directory. Right? In the OPT directory, first you can download the zip file. Download the zip file, entire the zip file, then rename as Tomcat. Then in the Tomcat there is a bin file. In the bin, you can start and restart. Restart the files. And what is the document root path? Document root path is bin. Oh, sorry. So the document root path is web apps, where we can deploy our code. So in the Tomcat, we can deploy our code in the var wwh. So here, so where exactly opt /opt Tomcat web apps. Here you can you can deploy our code. So for example, so what are the examples? Something like a facebook.hr or facebook.var. So Tomcat recognizes only jar or var, right? So something like so we can download the a var or jar, something like a lab 6a. So lab 6a, we will download it and we'll show you this path. So tomorrow we'll discuss about the Tomcat and we'll close the Linux part. Okay,
Okay.
you
Yes.
understood, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, now you understood the how to start the services, how to install the Apache Tomcat. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you.